You literally dozed off on stream. How's that amped up? Ding ding. It is. That is peak excitement for me. If I'm so relaxed that I can sleep, fuck. That's why that's why we run on OPEXs where I sleep in. My confidence is so fucking high that I can actually sleep for more than 3 hours. Otherwise, you can't trust having your eyes closed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go away, Stefan. Um, GG. Yeah, so that was another day. SLD drop this morning was nice. I think we've seen the finalization of any SLD potential for this week. I suspected that the drop that we saw Tuesday was a big portion of the SLD sell off with the negative news coming in about Poland. Obviously, like you get some panic sell as they try to pick up liquidity at the top. The rest of the drop last night down to the 3,900 level, I think, pretty much confirmed it. Today's we've seen SL. Don't forget that SLD is ongoing. It's not all at once. It's just that larger institutions tend to transact overnight, and so it kind of comes in as block orders are settled out. But throughout the day, you'll notice that our downside moves can be really accelerated, and that's smaller funds getting liquidity here and there. And so, SLD has some steep drops, but it also kind of takes on a bearish trend as lots of equities are being sold off by different participants at different times, right? But I think we may be seeing the end of it. I think the bigger positions might be done. So that's really bullish going into tomorrow. We have a lot of decent call positioning on the SPX at like the 3950, 3970 level. A little bit of a rough patch there at 3960, but we could still move up through it. 4000, 4050, 4100, very, very, very highly leveraged. So, once we get more into that range, that's very bullish. Obviously, that upside pressure just puts more pressure on these illiquid basket stocks that really don't want that active fund interference right now when they're extremely illiquid and need to restore their liquidity. So we could see runs on Upstart, GME, Fubo, BBBY, AMC, Macy's continue into tomorrow or begin tomorrow, as you already saw. Some of the cheaper positions and the less volatile positions in the basket kind of breaking up today. Macy's is a really good indicator of that because its IV is about half of what GME is, right? And so if IV shorts are going to cover, they're gonna cover those smaller, less risky positions right up front. Um, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'm excited. Everything looks good. Liquidity's low. Borrow rates are not really rising on GME, but they're not dropping, which is a good sign. Upstart still has a ridiculously high borrow rate. Don't forget that the borrow rates, are volatile, right? And that volatility uh, is a representation of the liquidity in the lending pool in a way. Upstart's prime borrow rate is about 12 to 16%, so it's still extraordinarily high. The retail borrow rate is more just indicative of activity and volume in the borrowing pool than it is really indicative of like the prime rate, which is what matters for institutions that are short. But yeah, that's about it. I think everything looks good. I'm feeling pretty confident about this one. Make sure that if you are entering positions, you're getting enough theta. Uh, you know the time frame, right? We have now through T+2 after Friday. Don't overhold if things aren't going your way or if you're not seeing appropriate volume. Uh, Make sure that if the prices do run, you take profits at moderate levels and don't and you don't have to take all your profits at once, but make sure you get some profits off the table and you're up for the move. That's about it. Basic trading shit. You guys got this. Don't forget, tomorrow morning I might be a little late to the stream. I'll start the stream and try to write the DD before I'm out the door, but I have an appointment that I can't reschedule. So if I am late, I'll have the stream up and running, but I'll join in as soon as I get home. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow morning, probably a little late, like I said. Ko-Fi? I'll get to it, one sec. It's not loading. Looks like chat went full regard. Oh, okay. Cool. All right, guys. I'll see you bright and early. Later.